and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Foden. Shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Haaland. And he's certainly on Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, Red, nice interception. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Foden.
That's good play from him.
He has found a way through. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kyle Walker. And here's Sterling. Rodri. Mbappe. Olise. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Foden. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance for the header! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, they could break here. Can he get it through? Sterling. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when...
Real chance! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Pedri. Foden! Beckham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rodri. Sterling. Palmer. It's Pedri. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Defending was strong and firm. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Foden.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Played back in. Foden. driving through the middle. Interesting ball. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Palmer. Foden looking to run onto it. Sterling has a goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Maradona. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Torres. Pedri. Just eases him off the ball. Chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave. And we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to... Mbappe!
And claimed it back swiftly. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has been cut short. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Torres. It's Maradona! And it's Messi. Fernando Torres. Neymar. Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Messi's cross. Oh, well played. Palmer. For Olise. Palmer. That looks a good ball through. And it's Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Shapes to shoot!
That, Peter, is one...
Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Messi. Played back in. Olise. Pedri. And the counter is on. Short changes him with that pass. And the pass is intercepted. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Upamecano makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. And it's Messi. David Villa. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Olise. Looking for the runner. Palmer. Davids. And it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute added
Oh,
time.
easy pickings there. Olise. Neymar. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. Nedved, who does have an assist to his name. And the whistle goes for half-time. Port head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So both teams heading off for the break. It's Maradona! That's an excellent interception. That's well spotted. Davids. Pedri looking to add to his goal. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Good spot, he's seen the run. David Villa.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Nedved. And it's Messi. David Villa. Great work on the overlap. He's having a go. It's a loose ball. Hernandez. Now Neymar. Foot in. And he's gone searching crossfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Shot could be on. He's had a hit! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
David Villa. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position.
Port may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Neuer catches it safely. Torres. David Villa tries a shot! And again! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! The goal!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And it's Pizarro. Maradona. David Villa. That's a corner kick. Substitution. And we have our very first corner. Oh, good looking ball. Speculative strike. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar in with the challenge.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Palmer. Has a look and plays it forward. That has been slung wide. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And it's Neymar. Palmer. Oh, that's fabulous. Hits one! Nedved. no getting past him. It's really well defended. Pedri. And he's picked out the run. Davids. Nedved. Mohamed Salah. Maradona. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
3 minutes added time.
Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bit too much weight on the pass. Nedved! They want to be quick to recover this. Mohamed has another go! Palmer. Forwards and with intent. And time is up. Port illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times.
Bang santuy.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is true. And Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Indonesia would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a sharp pass. Carvajal makes the interception. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
David Villa, Jimmer, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation. David Villa!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Port finding themselves unexpectedly behind. João Mario. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. David Villa.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. Pedri. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Mario. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, good ball! David Villa proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Conte.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Messi. Pedri. Palmer.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pinches it off him. Indonesia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it. And they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust.
And Messi! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's a shade optimistic. Olise. No way through there. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got the shot away. Oh, important interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, great play. Oh, such a clever touch. Great hit! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Beckham. Short changes him with that pass. He's through here.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Olise. Mbappe. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Nicely weighted ball. He's got away, and they win it back again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Olise! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a nicely measured pass. Big chance! And again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Shot could be on. And it shapes to shoot! They've done it! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Port get themselves back into contention. David Villa! And the assist's there! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And yes, it's him again. Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
David Villa, Messi. He's made sure that's not getting through. There's the hit! And more and more and more! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he was quick to react. Mbappe! Calhanoglu, Messi. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Mbappe! Oh, that was vital. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Conte. And here's Messi. Mbappe! Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
David Villa. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
David Villa. Back into the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, João Mario. Number 13, Messi.
Mosquera cuts it out.
Number 9,
Davis.
Odegaard. Number 41,
Conte. Pedri puts his foot on the gas. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri, he's picked his way through. Real chance! The pass has gone astray. He's found some space. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Ribery. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Carvajal. Time added on.
minutes has been
4
indicated.
minutes. Palmer, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, played right into his path. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Olise. Can he finish? Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is...
And we're done. Port perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Port desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Great hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Port grabbed the... Little doubt, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's a lovely, neat pass. He shifted it to the flank, and he's managed to get free. Oh, great chance! Pedri. Elise. Oh, this is a great... Has a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Port with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. No way he was going to let him past. Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Neymar. And he was quick to react. Interesting ball. Soboslai looking to get on the end of this. Real chance! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. Nuno Mendes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Pedri. He's found a way past. Elise has it out wide and in space. Taken back almost at once. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bastoni makes the interception. Oh, super find.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Neymar. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Soboslai! Port are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Soboslai. Beckham. That is good alertness. Soboslai. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice bit of trickery. Port are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Olise. That is a brilliant interception. Soboslai. Gently done. Vinicius Junior.
A great feat, that.
He's had a shot. It's in. And with that goal comes comfort. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Palmer. Mbappe. He's away. Mbappe! Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
This is proving to be...
And we hit half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Upamecano calmly anticipates. Olise.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nuno Mendes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's not got that quite right. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think this...
Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
Shifted upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Olise. And here's the chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Pass somewhat off target.
Port are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Port clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the ball's a good one here. Mbappe with the foul.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21. Il numero 15.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's on his way. And the finish. He scores. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
So the lead now is 2. Hits one! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Mbappe finds himself offside. Kulusevski! It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe. Oh, here's a chance! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And it's Son Heung-min. Roberto. Hernandez. Neymar. Costa Curta cuts it out. Oh, can he get onto this? Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Tries the cross.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
In for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Beckham promptly onto that, and that is that. To Roberto. And the shot! No, he's missed it.